Hey there everybody, Mr. Movies87 here with an update video for you all. Besides the first episode of Legend of Dragoon from recently, it's been quite a while, so hey! Hope you guys are all doing well. I know there was another unexplained absence from me again. I went over this a little bit in the Legend of Dragoon episode from a couple of days ago, but I wanted to go into a little more detail about what was going on in a proper update video there. Um, so yeah, also with the update video here, you guys can enjoy a picture of Crassus and Pompey, my two huskies. This is a random picture I had taken after a trip to the park a couple of years ago. They were in the back seat of my brother's car, happy as can be, panting. They had a lot of running around exercise time, so I figured, you know what? I thought this would make a good thumbnail picture to use for the video here. So you guys can enjoy this for a little while, as I do as well. Um, so yeah, the Legend of Dragoon LP was doing well. Of course, last year when I was still in Fayetteville, Arkansas, I had left in an annoying job that was just rough on my mental health. There, let's say it wasn't really worth staying any longer. It just was not worth it at the end of the day. I won't go into detail about that, but I'm glad to be behind that now. Um, and I am back to work now. Just started a new job at Giant Needle actually just today. But this video will be going up. Just a little heads up side note. This will be going up tomorrow, but it's being recorded Tuesday night. So I say today as in when I'm actually recording this, but you guys today will be tomorrow, and yeah, you know. So yeah, I got my work schedule. So I'm working a few 9 to 5s actually for my first few days. I worked a 9 to 5 Tuesday, we'll just say, and then I also have that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now I know I said in the Legend of Dragoon episode from a couple of days ago that I would want to post episodes at noon when I could. Well, of course, now that's not really going to be the case with doing 9 to 5s. That could change. I really don't know in the future there. Um, so I will try to post episodes either on my off days or later on, like after I get home from work. I don't really know what time. I'll try to have them pre-recorded. I'd record at nights usually. Um, to have episodes, of course, ready for the next day. And I'll be recording a new one here after I'm done recording this. It'll probably be like a half-hour long episode, nothing too long there this time anyway. Um, so I don't really know when I want to have a set upload time for my videos. They don't take too terribly long to upload, I don't think here. I didn't really pay that much attention to when I uploaded the other episode a few days back. It was only a little over a gig in size. I didn't do any like rendering or anything like that. That's just how the raw file came out. Um, but yeah, there's also processing time to accommodate for, or take into account, I guess would be more apt. Um, so maybe like 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern is when I'll post videos. Because I mean I would be home by then. At least when I'm working 9 to 5s. Although also that time could change. Like I could be doing night shifts at some point, so it could be like a 1 to 9 or something like that. Or yeah, it could very well be flexible. I really don't know. Um, so yeah, videos will still be on the way. I still want to record them and upload them, of course. It's just really just a matter of when. I might just post them on my off days, um, which that might be a little bit better, but I just don't know really like what time. Although I guess, well, the days I don't know because those could always fluctuate. Um, so actually, I could still stick to my noon time. Um, on my off days there. I'm just part time at this job here. I don't know how many days a week it'll be, maybe 4 or 5. Um, I kind of wouldn't hate if it were just 4, if only so that I could have videos 3 times a week. Ideally, of course. There might be times where I only do 1 or 2 a week. But even still, I would like to have at least one video a week. I should be able to manage that much. Like hell, it would be easy for me to, of course, just record 2 half-hour long episodes and then just post them whenever. So I might start doing that instead of having doing a full hour long episode there. For my sake, might be a little bit easier to just record, multiple half-hour long episodes. Um, excuse me. So that might be the way to go. I'm still only gonna do one episode tonight, just around a half hour or so. But I should be able to record another one, or maybe even two, tomorrow night. Again, tomorrow being Wednesday. But it'll be today when this actually goes up. This also will be up at noon. I will say that much for Wednesday. So just to be clear on that. Um, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm like lost for words there. But yeah, end of the day, yeah, I want to have at least 1 to 3 videos a week. Preferably, yeah, on my off days. They'll be recorded nights before in bulk, so I can just have them ready to go. Um, and yeah, we'll just cruise along. I'm not really too worried about how long the LP will take to finish. I do want to finish it though. Um, I'm glad I finished the Final Fantasy 1 LP from before. That was of course, a while ago. This one will take longer, but if I can be better about having episodes, then we should be able to make some pretty steady progress through it there. And plus, doing half-hour long episodes, that should be a lot of content in one video there. And anything like level grinding or addition grinding I want to do, I'll do that on my own time, of course, so as to not bog down the actual video there. So that's all out of the way. So as for what I've been up to, yeah, my brother and I moved back from Pennsylvania, um, from Fayetteville, Arkansas. This was last summer for 2021. We got back, I think, very early July 2021. We Our dad came down to help us get our stuff packed and all that stuff there for the drive back. It was like a day and a half or 2 day trip. And then yeah, we were at his house for a little while, just as a like a layover sort of thing. Then yeah, my brother and I moved out again, down. Oh, I say down over into Ohio. Actually, we're in northeast central Ohio there. Still pretty close to home. We're only like 2.5 hours ish away from like our actual hometown in Mount Pleasant, where we were born and all that. So it's easy enough if you really wanted to like take a day to like drive home or whatever. But no, we're both doing well here. Crassus and Pompey are both doing well. They're already 8 and 7 years old now. I don't know how that's happened. Yeah, Crassus is 8 and Pompey's 7. They're our gotcha days for them were March 2014 for Crassus and actually March 2015 for Pompey. They're only like 2 weeks apart from like their dates, but still also a year apart. So like Crassus was like March 8th or 9th of 2014, and Pompey was like March 24th, 2015, I'm pretty sure, something like that. And so yeah, they have been obviously a huge part of our lives. We love them to death. They are family, of course. They always will be. That'll never change. And I just love their happy faces in that picture there. I think that's pretty much it. I'll try to do some of these update videos like maybe a little more often when I can, just to keep you guys posted on what's going on there too. Or I can always just mention stuff like that in a video, like an actual Legend of Dragoon video there as well. Or I mean, there's also stuff like I update my stuff on Twitter or my Discord pretty often there. I do actually have my own server now. I don't think I ever really mentioned that in videos past. If I remember to do so, I'll leave a link for it actually in the description of my videos from now on. So if you guys want to join, it's open to anyone. By all means, do so. Again, the link will be in the description if I remember to put it in. Hopefully, I will. Although that'll be easy enough to do. I can just put that in the upload defaults section of YouTube there, and it should be a permanent link there. I'll make sure the link I copy from Discord itself is set to be a permanent one. Um, Very very chill place there. I have a lot of variety of rooms there for stuff to talk about. Your general room, artwork, TV shows, books, food, video games, certain other subsections of video games there, stuff like that. So there's a lot of variety there. Everyone there is super cool and super nice. Um, so yeah, if you want to join, by all means, I welcome everybody into my server. It's a very very chill place to just hang out, be yourself, and just talk to other cool people. Let me think here. Anything else? Just kind of bobbing my head back and forth. I guess I could mention my first day at the new job. It's a giant needle. It's like a mile away from here. Just doing grocery stock stuff. It's stuff I've done before. I say that kinda begrudgingly ish, mainly because it's another dumb retail job, and I've been doing so much retail over the last like 10 plus years. I'm still glad I have the job, of course. The money will be nice. I'd be able to get out more there too, of course. Um, but I'm looking for other jobs there as well, preferably work from home, just so I can just be like more comfortable. I've grown to like the idea of that a lot more lately. Um, yeah, I have a couple of applications I put out for some places recently. So if I hear back from either of them and that either of those move forward with hiring me, that would be fantastic. Because it'll be really easy to leave Giant Eagle behind. Um, because yeah, I really want to just get out of retail entirely. The industry is just it's really annoying. I'll just leave it at that. It's been a lot of good for me as well over the years. I have learned a lot, met a lot of people. Um, so there's definitely been some good there. And I am of the mindset that most people really should work retail at some point in their lives, and I almost sound like an old fogey saying that. But no, that's just how I feel about it. You do get a lot of good like life skills and things like that working with the public. It can suck and does suck. Yes, there's no denying that. But there's a lot of good there too. I think one of the best things actually about it, all the jobs I've worked over the years, is all the people I've met. A lot of my coworkers have been really, really nice, really fun to work with, and they make the job a lot more bearable for sure. Now, of course, other aspects of that, well, not of that, but like the other jobs and such, they of course can suck, but having good coworkers really does help with that. But yeah, eventually, like looking ahead, I would like to get back to school eventually and actually like finish college and all that. But I know yeah, it can be really expensive to do so. I know there's cheaper options and stuff out there. There's plenty of options out there in general, really, for that. So it's just a matter of like I really would want to sit down and figure out like, okay, what the hell do I want to do? Like it'd be something that I would like want to be passionate about. That I could see myself doing for quite a long time. So yeah, there's some soul searching to do there, but it's one step at a time. This gig for now, the Giant Eagle job will work for now. It's still gonna just be temporary, no matter what. Whether something else comes up here soon, hopefully soon, um, or yeah, we just will move away at some point. We probably will move back to PA next year, more than likely. We've talked about it here and there, and it just seems like we're both in agreement, my brother and I, that we want to move back to PA. We're just more comfortable there. We know where stuff is, how things work. So that's probably going to be what we end up doing next summer-ish, whenever our lease here is up. But still, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it if we move back, or if we move somewhere in the area still here in Ohio, maybe, just like to another place, possibly. We will have options for sure. So we are in a very nice position to be able to do so, and I'm very very grateful that we're able to do so. Um, I think that's pretty much it on that stuff. Um, I still want to keep talking actually, just because I think it's nice to just kind of open up and just share some things there. Plus, it's been so long since my last update video like this anyway, so I figured you guys are definitely due a lengthy update there. And speaking of that, sort of along the lines there too, you guys have just been so patient with me over the years with how long I do these stupid absences out of nowhere. Um, so I really, really do appreciate it. I'm being totally genuine when I say that. I know a lot of people are just like, thanks for the support, but they say it as like almost like it's kind of phony or whatever. Like, I don't know. That's just a whole other thing there. But no, I really, really do appreciate you guys being so patient with me over the years. If these sort of things, these lapses happen again, they just happen. That's just how life can go sometimes. It is what it is. But I still want to keep Let's Playing. I still enjoy doing it. I still have so many more games I would really like to play eventually. Especially the Trails games. Those ones have been so near and dear to me the last handful of years. So I feel like I almost owe it to myself actually to LP them. And there's a lot out there. Obviously, we have the Trails in the Sky trilogy, Trails of Cold Steel 1 through 4. We're finally getting official localizations of Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. The former being this fall, the latter being early 2023. There's also Trails into Reverie coming out late next year, which I cannot wait for. Those ones, all of those will be on the way eventually. Hell, maybe I'll even do Trails in the Sky after I finish Legend of Dragoon. That'll still be a ways off, though, of course, but I think that'd be a good goal to have in mind. Plus, I still want to finish the Trails of Cold Steel LP. Like, my god, I only did a handful of episodes on the PS3 version, however many years ago, and scrapped that. And it was gonna do the PC version after a bit, and then scrapped that. So maybe third time will be the charm. But that's way down the road there yet. What else there? Stuff with me's pretty much been same old here, really. Yeah, getting back to work will be nice there more consistently. Oh, I was gonna mention this, of course, at some point. Wasn't really sure when. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is amazing. If you have a Switch and you enjoy RPGs, and I imagine many people out there that watch me have a Switch and or enjoy RPGs, you need to pick up that game. Like it's just that good. I've been seeing so many people rave about it, myself personally as well. I'm only like 9-ish hours in or so, but the game is gorgeous on the Switch for one thing. The areas are so expansive with so much to explore and do and see. The music is also outstanding. I absolutely adore the cast as well. The main six, there might be more than the main six also, I don't know. Um, they are all incredible in their own right. Um, Also, the combat is very, very fun, especially when you have a full party of six. Like it really feels satisfying when you master the game's elements and put them into practice. It just feels so good when you know the game. There are a lot of tutorial messages it pops up that the game pops up at you like every every very frequently there, which might be off-putting for some. But I don't really mind it. There is a lot to go through, yeah, and you're always able to go back and review things if you want to, anyhow. But no, the game is just so much fun. I've been playing it on handheld mode because I love the handheld mode on the Switch, and it runs very, very well, I will say. I have not had any issues with any slowdown or like lag or anything like that from what I've seen. Yeah, the game is just gorgeous. It really, really is. There is a season pass available for it as well. You can buy it either separately or with the game, the main game, all in one bundle there. There's like waves of DLC planned throughout this year and next year for some handy items, costumes, story related stuff there. I think a new character, even, I think I saw. Or a new character story, something like that. Um, but yeah, Xenoblade 3 really is a must-own Switch game in my opinion. It might be my game of the year as well, alongside Trails from Zero when that comes out later in September. Also, really, I mean that's my personal game of the year. I would say overall game of the year is probably gonna be Elden Ring, just because that game was phenomenal from what I've seen and heard there. I would kind of be surprised if it didn't win game of the year. Honestly, not that it really matters overall, because it's just an award, so whatever. But yeah, even still, I love Xenoblade 3, and I highly, highly recommend you guys pick it up if you're able to. Let's see. I think that'll about do it there. I've been going for about 20-ish minutes here. I do still want to record one more episode of Legend of Dragoon, so I'll be getting on that here shortly. So yeah, so the video here is going up again tomorrow slash Wednesday at noon. Um, and then the episode of Legend of Dragoon I'll record tonight will go up. I'll tentatively say Sunday at noon. I would hope that'll be my next off day. Schedules go how they have the weeks broken down at the store is Sunday to Saturday, and schedules are out every Friday at like 1 or 1:30. Um, so yeah, hopefully I can be off Sunday so I can post the video then, or if not, hopefully Monday. But yeah, whenever my next off day is, um, that's when the episode will go up. And yeah, just to reiterate from earlier, yeah, hopefully 1 to 3 episodes per week. Um, Going up on my off days there from work at noon Eastern, and then yeah, we'll eventually finish the LP sooner or later there, and then we'll get on to new stuff there. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support and all the comments and all that, and your patience more than anything. We're still rolling here on the channel. Again, still so many more things I would like to LP if and when I can. So you guys won't want to miss it. And with that, this has been Mr. Movies 87 signing off. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.